नीचे होता है तो फिर आई एम अंडर स्ट्रेस. Yes or no? Yeah? Okay. Stress number 2. This is where the criticality lies. The second reason for stress is what we call it as relationship. Between a husband and a wife, or maybe a superior and a subordinate, between any two people back at home, or a professional life, or a family life, the challenges that is faced by two people in a relationship, it causes stress. Yes or no? What was the basis of relationship? Why did we enter into a relationship? Certain relationship comes to me by default. Certain relationship I choose. I decided to get married. I don't decide my mom and dad. I don't decide my siblings. They come. My friends, my children, my wife, other family, I can choose. So either way, why a relationship? What is the basis of, or the genesis of a relationship? Oh, fantastic. It's love, it's peace, it's happiness, it's being together, it's sharing, it's caring. I have somebody to fall back on. I'm not all alone. Somebody is there to care for me. That is the basis of relationship. Yeah? What is happening? I have a wife, I have a husband, I have a mother-in-law, but there is no love, care, share. Even if it is there, it is only sometimes, not always. So if I ask you, what is the problem in a relationship? So why is the love absent? I got married to an XYZ person so that we can love each other, but there is no love. Or if the love is there, it is not as it should be. So the basis of stress in a relationship is expectation. Yes or no? And if I need to speak the language of the housewife, in Malayalam, first Malayalam and then I will say in Hindi. In Malayalam, housewife expectation is equal to "Nyam parnya madri onnu ningal cheyyariല്ല." In Hindi, "Jaisa main chahti hu waise to tum kar." Yeah, is equal to, in mild terms, it is called as expectation. Yes or no? Fantastic. Can I ask you a question? Why expectation? Why expectation? She is, after Mata Amritanandamai, the next spiritual leader. It is natural to have expectation. Which book writes? Tell me one book which says expectation is natural. Tell me one book on sociology. Tell me one book on... Can I ask you? How many times you have heard expectation is the cause of challenges, sorrow, problem, pain, agony? Yes or no? Yeah. You said so casually, natural.
It is not casual. I mean it. Because we all are human beings. Yes, we all are human beings, so we have. Yes,
so am I.
Yes, it is a natural temptation.
What is natural?
It comes to you without any prodding from outside.
Okay, so let me tell you something. In America, there was a time when there was very high child mortality. Crawling babies, parents won't pay attention to the little one. They'll crawl out of their houses. They will fall in the swimming pool, drown and die. So very high child mortality because of babies drowning in the swimming pool. So these Americans came up with a brilliant idea. You know what they did? This is crawling babies less than 1 year of age. Yeah. And they came up with a brilliant idea. If you listen to it, you will start questioning yourself. You know what they did? They started teaching kids swimming. 1-year-old baby. I don't know, how many of you have seen videos of little child swimming? Yeah, okay. And you know what they did? When they took the little one to the swimming pool, mom, dad and the trainer in the swimming pool, and they leave the baby in the water, the baby will go into the water, drown. They observed two beautiful phenomena. I'm speaking about natural. I'm very happy you raised that point because there are a lot of people who think like you, but they don't speak. So because you asked the question, a lot of clarity will come to the whole audience. So they found two beautiful phenomena that the baby was able to exhibit. One, the baby was able to hold the breath for a pretty long time. You and I go into the swimming pool, immediately I'll start gulping water. Nose, mouth and every places, right? But the little one was able to hold the breath, number one. Number two, the baby was able to keep the eyes open inside the water. Wow. And they couldn't understand why is the baby able to do it. And they saw a pattern in all little ones. It's not that only one was able to exhibit something extraordinarily. Every little infant was able to do it. So if you go and read pediatricians, book, pediatrician is the doctor for little kids. There they use a word, they have coined a word called as bradycardic response of an infant. It's a scientific term. And this term signifies two phenomena, that the baby is able to hold the breath and keep the eyes open. And they started doing some research as to why the baby is able to do it. And the theory and the logic they gave is the baby in the womb was in a similar environment. Post-delivery also, to a little extent of time, the baby naturally possesses this ability to hold the breath and keep the eyes open inside water also, no fear. And the parents and the trainer took advantage of it. That means immediately falling, the child will not die. He's able to hold the breath. They took advantage of the situation. They taught the baby to paddle the legs. Maybe if the baby is fallen, the stomach, switch, turn and paddle the legs. They taught the baby to float or maybe swim, and child mortality went down. Now come a scenario here in India. Same situation. So my entire family, our family and friends on a weekend, we decide to go to KOLLAM beach or maybe to Munnar, a hill resort with a swimming pool. Any picnic spot with a water body. Nadi, Nala, Talab, swimming pool, dam, sea, right? And in my family, I have a small baby who's in the first standard, 5 years of age. Mummy, 2 kilometers long. You know what she will tell the baby? Nazdeek nahi jana pani ke. Don't go near the water. You will drown. Natural? Hold on, I am coming to that. That's your belief system, that's your conditioning, that's your perception, and very casually I say, that's natural. Can we make a difference of what's natural and what's my belief system? You might have experienced something. I respect your experience. I respect what you've undergone. I respect the trauma, pain, trouble, the experience of life. I completely agree and respect you. Is it the reality? Natural is something which is natural to everyone. In this audience, a lot of people said, I don't experience stress. In the relationship also, they don't have expectations then. They may have, but that doesn't come natural to them. Natural is everyone at the same level. Gravity is natural, yes or no? You like it, you don't like it, 9.8 meter per second square, it will work on you. Yes or no? So, mom, dad, uncle, auntie, everyone hammered the little one. You will drown, you will drown, you will drown, you will drown, you will drown. 15 years. After 15 years, 10th standard boy, summer vacation, mama said, baby, don't waste your time at home, do something good and worthwhile. So the little one says, Amma, swimming badi katta hai. Can I go and learn swimming? Mama says, please do something. The little one goes. Rahul is outside the swimming pool. Trainer inside the swimming pool. And the trainer says, Rahul, jump into the water. Mane. And you know what Rahul says? Padi avanna. Dar lag raha hai mujhe. The trainer says, kyun lag raha hai? I am there. My track record last 10 years, thousands of children I have taught, none, not one have drowned. Trust me. Rahul says, I know, but I experience fear. बढ़िया में डर लग रहा है. And if Gireesh says, डर क्यों लग रहा है? Maybe at this age he will say, natural है. It's feeded. Right click, open a file in a folder. That's awareness is spirituality. So I want you to question your belief system. Don't agree to Gireesh. Gireesh is nobody. Sir, with a lot of respect and regard, spoke about me. Please just disregard it. Put it in the dustbin. It's not worth it. Just because I have a crap A4 size certificate stating that is international blah blah blah. Sorry friends. It just doesn't make sense. Please don't get impressed with me. Just disregard who the person is. Focus on the content. Is it making sense? Will it add value? And what Sir said, maybe after 1 hour, if you can go back from here, little becoming better for yourself, physically, mentally, socially, spiritually, professionally, I think it would be worth the program. It would be a successful program. You know what the trainer says? Rahul, the depth of the swimming pool is only 4 feet. Your height, Monet, is 5 feet 6 inches. Any which ways, even if you stand inside the swimming pool, the water will be only neck height. You will just don't drown. And Rahul will say, I know. लेकिन डर लग रहा है. ये जो लग रहा है ना, can I ask you this question? Where is it coming from? Stress feel हो रहा है आपको. Expectation feel हो रहा है आपको. Where is it coming from? Just because it is natural. Who says? I want you to question it, not because Gireesh is questioning it. I want you to question it. Is that expectation making your life any better? You know what the problem is? I know smoking is injurious, but I smoke. And if you ask a smoker, he'll say it's natural. You know why? You give all the logic, he'll say, you don't smoke, you will also die. I smoke, I'll also die. End result is the same. Better smoke and die. I to touch his feet. I said, continue, sir. Tomorrow onwards, I'll also start. Look at your logic. Smokers also die, non-smokers also die. What's the big deal? Ultimately, what's the benefit? मेरे को तो पैर पकड़ना पड़ता है उनके. क्या लॉजिक है आपका? I'll ask you one question. This is my experience. Yeah. I was doing a program for 12 standard students in Lucknow. More than 1,000 students, a big auditorium. They had invited 4-5 schools. And they kept a topic called as Man Ki Baat. I mean, Honorable Prime Minister does that Man Ki Baat. So I asked the sister in charge, sister, what am I supposed to speak in Man Ki Baat? Do I speak about mind or something else? They are 12 standard students. So the sister said, no. They will ask their Man Ki Baat and you will have to respond. So it's a Q&A session. I said, fine, it's pretty easy for me. Then I did not have to prepare anything. They ask questions and I have to extempore give the answer. So I'll share one question. Okay? When I'm asking that question, please don't consider that Gireesh is trying to prove something. No, it's just your idea about it. And we're trying to question certain belief systems, certain mindset, certain flawed mental models, which unfortunately a mother, a father, a teacher should have done, which unfortunately they don't do it. It's very unfortunate. So one boy asked me a question, and my question to you, if you would have been in my position, what would be your response? Probable response. If you want to share it to me, share. If you don't want to share, keep it with you. But you think what would have been your response? 1,000 students with teachers. This 12th standard boy asked me a question. Uncle, झूठ बोलना चाहिए या नहीं? Should I lie? Think of an answer. And why that answer? Anyone want to share? You can share. I'll share my response. Pardon? Okay. So with one line you will have to keep justifying that lie to be true and you will be under stress. Too good, sir. So, suppose if you would have said that, if suppose I would have been the student, he would ask you, बोलना चाहिए या नहीं, yes or no में जवाब दीजिए. Okay, good. So probably would say no. You know, thanks to my Brahma Kumaris association and a little understanding of certain realities of human existence, I told that boy, 12th standard is roughly around 17 years, 17, 18, 16 years. I told him, still you have not been able to decide. क्या कर लिया जिंदगी में अभी तक? 12th standard, you're still confused. बोलो, नहीं बोलो, नहीं बोलो. And you are asking me. It's for you to decide. I told him, for you to decide, I will tell you why did you ask me that question? Probably this boy would have been thinking about me, टकलू एक तो सीधा सीधा जवाब नहीं दे रहा है, ऊपर से ये बोल रहा है कि मैंने प्रश्न क्यों पूछा. मैंने कहा वो मैं बता दूंगा तेरे को. He said, okay, tell me, why did I ask you this question? I said, human psychology. You conveniently wanted a certificate from me कि कभी कभी चलता है झूठ बोलना. Everybody on planet Earth, conveniently, your own weaknesses, you try to justify by some other logic. Yes or no? Think about it. And then, I may use a word very casually. It's natural. सब लोग बोलते हैं भाई. बचा के लिए तो बोलना पड़ता है. If I ask you a question, what is the basis of lying? Husband lying to the wife, wife lying to the husband, mom, dad, children, any two people. I lie to you, you are my mom. I lie to you, you are my husband. I lie to the boss, he is my super boss. Anybody, for any little trivialist of the trivial and the most complicated of the complicated situation. Why does man lie? What is the basis of lying? Time is a constraint. The basis of lying is fear. Yes? One of the basis, strong basis is fear. If I satyam varnhal tallu kittum, if I be honest, maybe that's my mindset. That's what is the belief system right from childhood. Your child comes home and says, Mama, in the examination today I cheated. Wow, baby, thank you so much for being honest. Would your response be that, or you'll give you two big tight slap? And you know what we'll say? Cheating is bad. The child is understanding, wo to baat ki baat hai, sach bolo aur maar khao. Forget it, next time I'm not going to share only the truth. So between a mother and a child, and the child is lying to the mother, can I ask you a question? What's the basis of that relationship? Is it love or is it fear? The reality is different. Theoretically it's love, it's all those things. So the subconscious mind for that Rahul, 15 years of age, into the swimming pool, the subconscious mind lacks critical thinking. It just doesn't understand logic because I'm experiencing fear. He says, jump, Mone, onnu pattula. I know, but my heartbeat is increasing. I have palpitations. Look at the body response of an emotion called as fear, which is not true. But somebody has planted that seed. You will drown, you will drown, you will drown, you will drown. Maybe mama feels I am protective. In the process of being protective and saving and safety, you have created fear in the child's mind. Example number 2. I'm just quoting belief. Stress is nothing but a wrong belief about certain things. Expectation is also like that. The basis of a very strong, loveful, peaceful, happy life, married life, is not expecting, it's accepting the other person as it is. I understand it's difficult, but that's how it is. You learn to accept yourself and others, life will become easy. You keep expecting. And there is more complication to this expect. It has gone into our system so strong, so profound. Yesterday I was taking a program. I asked the audience, it was on relationship. I asked the question, what is trust? I trust you. You are my husband, you are my wife, you are my papa, you are my mom. Mom trust. Trust is also nothing short of expectation. You broke my trust. You cheated me. Is equal to you did not live up to my expectation of the way I want you to behave and conduct. That is expectation. I'm asking you a question, what is trust? Trust and expectation alla mix ai. Trust and expectation difference undallo. But behaviorally, I am hurt. You know why? Because nee noda varnu. And you broke my trust. So I have an expectation that my husband should never lie. He lies, he doesn't lie. What condition? Adonnu namakku ishtal manasilakkananulla kazhivu illa, patience illa. But you just broke my trust. Look at the complications that we do. Second basis of stress is relationship. Third, as you said very correctly, ma'am, children, kuttiyalu, bacche, yes or no? I do programs with the Federation of Gynecological Society of India. I do with a lot of, association, oncology association, cardiology association. Believe me, friends, we are not even close to the reality of what the body can sustain and handle. Your pancreas cannot handle the frustration you are leading and pouring it into your system. Control P enter ചെയ്താൽ നിങ്ങളുടെ computer printout എടുക്കും. Yes or no? Control P enter your printer will take a printout or not? Electricity is there, cartridge is there, every system is there, connectivity is there. It will just execute it. The printer has no intelligence and says, sir, this is a wrong page. Unnecessarily you're taking one printout, you will have to take another one. Are enda programming ada execute cheyu. The printer has no intelligence to guide you of a discerning skills, no, right, waste. Similarly, my dear wonderful audience, your heart, your kidney, your lungs, they have their own intelligence. Nothing beyond it. There is a programming. And you know what I'm doing? My pancreas factory setting is to produce insulin. It has stopped it. And now my dependency of the natural instinct, I am taking support from an external insulin injection. And that's what we call it as growth and development. And the factory pooty kadakkuvaanga. And I'm പുറത്തുനിന്ന് supply എടുക്കുവാണ്. Please tell me an insulin dependent വ്യക്തിന്റെ life വളരെ നോർമലും നാച്ചുറലും പീസ്ഫുള്ളും ഹാപ്പി ആയിരിക്കുമോ? I am not interested in, restarting my factory. We work with Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. I wish I could have shown you a presentation of Dr. Kalam. Please don't believe me. You need to at least trust Dr. Kalam. Very scientific person. We worked with him for 8 long years. When he was the chief of DRDO, went on to become the president of the country. In 2006, after 8 years of research, he presented the paper on World Congress on Clinical and Preventive Cardiology. Heart attack. He was working on 3 projects: heart attack, AIDS and cancer. And he had one vision. More than 70% of the Indians, this is 1990s, more than 70% of the Indians cannot even afford an angiography. Forget about an angioplasty. Heart treatment is very costly. Open heart surgery ഒന്നും normal വ്യക്തിക്ക് ചിന്തിക്കാൻ പോലും പറ്റൂല. Very expensive. With corporatization of the medical field, it's still more costly. And you know what was Dr. Kalam's vision? Without spending 1 rupee, can we regress the cholesterol deposits? 100% block, reduced to 20%. Can we do it? That was his vision. And you know what was the hypothesis? The hypothesis is very simple. Who created the block? Who created the block? Not the wife, not the child. That's the wrong belief system. So the hypothesis is, if you're so smart enough to, conk off your pancreas, raise your blood pressure, create a block in the artery blockages, have cancer in the breast, there is only one person responsible. Stimuli could be different. I'll give you a very simple example. Sister's mobile rang accidentally. I mean, it might have been told, or it is a normal gesture to maintain certain discipline and decorum, that we keep our mobile phone on a silent mode. And at times it is very categorically told also, please friends, keep it on a silent mode. Maybe it might have just slipped my mind and it starts ringing here, it doesn't look good. Correct? Why is it said to keep the mobile phone on a silent mode? Why is it said? Or else what will happen? We'll all get disturbed. I mean, we are listening to someone and if the mobile adichala, namalde mottham distraction angotu pogum. So it's a good gesture that we keep our mobile phone on silent mode. I have a request. Please don't keep your cell phone on a silent mode. Let it ring. If possible, keep your mind on a silent mode. And that's a disturbance ഇവിടെയാണ്. അതൊരു cause ആണ്, ഒരു trigger ആണ്. I can't control sister's mobile. I can control my mind. Yes or no? So I was doing a program in Hyderabad. There is a hospital called as AIG, Asian Institute of Gastroenterology, huge, big corporate hospital. You enter, it will look like a 5-star hotel. Spick and spark. It doesn't look like a hotel, a hospital. So there was a very senior cardiologist. I said, please don't keep your mobile phone on a silent mode. If possible, for the next half an hour, keep your mind on a silent mode. So he raised his hand. He said, Gireesh, I'm a cardiologist. I said, fine. He said, my grandson knows how to keep the cell phone on a silent mode. Second standard, 6 years of age. രണ്ടാം ക്ലാസ് പഠിക്കുന്ന കുട്ടിക്ക് പോലും മൊബൈൽ ഫോൺ സൈലന്റ് ആക്കാൻ അറിയാം. ഓൺ, ഡ്രോപ്പ് ഡൗൺ, സൈലന്റ്, മ്യൂട്ട്, വൈബ്രേഷൻ, വൈബ്രേറ്ററി, ഫ്ലൈറ്റ്, ഡു നോട്ട് ഡിസ്റ്റർബ്. You have so many options. I said, sir, your observation is well, good. What's the point? He asked me a question. I'm asking you the same question. He said, I'm a cardiologist. I said, so what? He said, please tell me, ivide a button. Tell me the button. I click on the button and the next half an hour my mind is on a silent mode. That's where the crux of the whole problem lies in. Externally we have grown, but when it comes down to little understanding of the self, we are highly ignorant, with due respect. That ignorance is a cause of stress. We don't know who is the cause of stress. Fourth reason for stress is your work. Ask anybody. A doctor, he is under stress. Yesterday I met IG, police commissioner. He is under stress. I met brigadier, a colonel, a major in Madras 2 regiment here in Thiruvananthapuram. Stress. That's okay. This created that. The creation is disturbing the creator. My Lord. Lost. So we are, say, 30-40 people. One cell phone ringing. One phone ringing. 29 people also ringing. There is a silent mode. And we will very heavily come down. Mobile center. There is no break only. Sorry, it's all loose motion. Continuously. Sorry, Work is a cause of stress? Majority, yes. Yeah. So your son says, Mama, I don't want to study and no work. Because I see you in pain. Good observation, bache. Don't. Or your doctor is hell-bent on making the child a doctor. I'll give you a very weird example, a hilarious example. It really happened to me. The parents brought a young girl, almost around 25 years of age. I'm into counseling. So the parents said, sir, this girl is not ready to get married. Please counsel her. I asked her, why are you not getting married? So she said, I'll tell you personally, not in front of the parents. So I looked at the parents. The parents said, you meet her personally, but get her married. I said, your child, why should I get married? No, you get married. I said, fine. So they went out. I asked the girl, what is the problem? You know what she told me? It blew my head off. She said, looking at my mom and dad, I don't want to get married. I don't see any inspiration. They all, for little things, they keep fighting. इनको देख के शादी करने का मन नहीं करता. So आपको देख करके भी तो आपको बच्चों को मन करना चाहिए ना, to get into a better post. Reason for stress in work pressure, timelines, complexity, politics, no leave, I don't know whether you get leaves or not. Leave is okay? No problem, leave. Fine. Thank God. Yeah. You are under stressed out? Wire Vedana. I'm not coming today. But there is no Wire Vedana, but at least I can be at home and relax and enjoy. Wonderful. That's one relief. I'm so happy for it. You know, in my private company, leave kittare illa. And my boss had some God gift. 2 kilometers far only he will come to know some GPS, some Bluetooth, that this guy is coming for a leave. And he will pass an order. Ruk, stop, piche mud, tej chal, idhar nahi aane ka. I'm just not interested in giving you a leave. That's how it is. I said, sir, okay, fine, don't give me the leave. At least listen to my problem. He said, yeah, come, Gireesh. I said, sir, I have a lot of challenges back at home. My mother-in-law and my wife, they don't gel together. They're almost fighting. My child is not okay. My mother is having cancer. Sir, I'll just go and come back in 10 days. So he looked at me, bang, staring at me without blinking. I said, sir, I've shared my problem. Just I need some leave. So he told me, should I share my problem to you? I said, sir, don't give me leave, but don't share it. I can't handle it. I'm already under so much of pain. I mean, the moment I listen to a boss's problem, because he has to consider so many family lives, right? I said, sir, don't say anything. Don't share anything. Don't give me leave. I'll go back. So he said, Gireesh, any which ways you have come. Mr. Ramesh Babu is on leave. You know, you complete this file also. अरे आया तो छुट्टी मांगने एक additional काम लेके जा रहा हूँ. He is handing over one more. You cannot say anything. Complete this task before 5. I need. I have to send the report to the headquarters. Okay, sir. Yes, sir. हो जाएगा sir. बिल्कुल sir. Positive thinking, sir. Hard work, sincerity, positivity, dedication. I'll just do it, sir. Don't worry. So he said, now leave. The moment I pick up the file and walk out of his cabin, moment I step out of his cabin, I can sense some relation in your office also. My God, you're so respectful, so honorable. Okay, sir, bilkul, sir, Jai Hind, sir, done, sir. And the moment you turn your back, what comes up? I don't know whether the boss will understand a bit of it or not. But mind it, friends, you're 5 foot 6 inches. And please, thank you so much for your presence. Yeah. You're 5 feet 6 inches. Every cell will understand you are a frustrated lot. And believe me, friends, your pancreas can't handle it. Reason number 5 is health. Somebody back at home not keeping well, mama, husband, wife will not be very comfortable. Reason number 6, certain uncontrollable factors. COVID, lockdown, price rise, laws, rules, nature, mada, pain. I mean, I have no control over all these things. I mean, it's just there. I have to face it. 7th reason for stress. Too much to do. Samay milya. No time. Ghar, parivar, office, health. Sab kitna handle karega vyakti? 24 hours. You know in Mumbai what people say? Marne ki fursat nahi hai. I have no time to die also. So very casually I tell them, sir, you express your desire. I'll make all the arrangement. You know, the god of death is knocking your door and so come tomorrow, I have to cook. Come tomorrow, I have to, go to office. So death is, more weaker than me. I decide when to die and when to live. 8th reason. And that is, I am not where I have reached. I wanted something better. Financially, family-wise. I wanted my elder daughter to get married, not happening. My son to get into IIT, not happening. All the desires that I have within the family, nothing is happening my way. And I'm working very hard. And the people, what they tell me? Sir, please tell me, what more should I do? I'm doing everything. But why are you crying? Please, बताओ और क्या करूं यार? कर तो रहा हूं ना. लेकिन जो चाहता हूं वैसा नहीं हो रहा है. That is a sense of helplessness and hopelessness. And I don't know what more should I do. These are the 8 primary reasons for stress. Let me come to the point. I'll not take much time. These are not the reasons for stress. They are absolutely not a capital A, B, S, O, U, L, U, T, L, Y. They are certain realities of life. Reality, I don't have top floor, more hair. Reality, I have a little back pain. And since today morning, it is hurting me very badly. Reality, maybe my wife and we don't gel together very much. Reality, my mother is suffering from cancer. Reality, my son doesn't study. Reality, I do the hard work, office stress. People who are sincere, जो काम करता है वो मरता है. Boss only invites those guys who work. Those who doesn't do, they don't give only work. They are also getting the same salary. They are enjoying and I'm working. People who work, they keep working. Those who don't work, they don't get only work. Because sir also knows, इवरे पढ़ता है कार्य उन्होंने नड़कुला. उनको भी किसी को जवाब देना है, वो उनसे ही करवाएंगे जो थोड़े सिंसियर है, और उसी को. और हम लोग पूछ भी लेते हैं, सर इनको भी दीजिए ना. अरे करना यार, छोड़ उनको. I hope you are understanding. You are able to relate to what I am saying. Oh, I thought this office is a different one. ठीक है ना? On a lighter vein, don't take it seriously. So in office also, I am working, मतलब मर रहा हूँ मैं. That is a reality. Question, friends, why are you under stress? Why is Gireesh under stress? These are all realities of life. Sachin Tendulkar batting at 99, Shoaib Akhtar across 22 yards trying to bowl. Would Sachin Tendulkar walk to the non-striker's end, 22 yards, walk past the non-striker end, go to Shoaib Akhtar and tell him, धीरे गेंद डालना तो बैटिंग करूंगा. Please ball slowly, only then I'll bat. हो गया cricket. So today go back home. Maybe your wife throws a Yorker at you. Flick it for mighty four. Play the game of life. Sachin is not under stress whether you are Brett Lee, whether you are Shoaib Akhtar, whether you are Lasith Malinga. I will hit you. That's my capacity. That's my competency. That is my skill. That is my love for the game of cricket. That's what I am, a batsman. That is what I'll keep practicing. And I'll hit you, every one of you, for a 6 and a 4 and score 100. That's my contribution. I will not sit and cry and criticize and crib. Why are you bowling like this? Why are you bowling like this? Please ask this question to you in life. Every time it's all criticism. Yeah. You can motivate, you can inspire, you can influence. Please do it, but not under stress. Or difference to it. Your child comes and says, Papa, tomorrow mathematics exam, very difficult, I'm not going to write. If you are very interested, you write. What will you respond to the little one? Question, can you write the exam? No. Will you write the exam? No. What will you do and tell the child? I'll tell you, Papa Gireesh, I said, Mone, you will have to write the exam. तुझको लिखना ही पड़ेगा. എന്തായാലും നിനക്ക് എക്സാം എഴുതിയേ പറ്റൂ. Question for you. എന്തായാലും ജോലി ചെയ്തേ ഒച്ചത്തിൽ പറ. हाँ, कुछ भी हो, नौकरी तो करनी ही. हाँ, ये पड़ेगी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. जब नौकरी करनी ही पड़ेगी, ജോലി ചെയ്തേ പറ്റൂ, രാവിലെ എണീറ്റേ പറ്റൂ, കുട്ടികളെ ശുശ്രൂഷിച്ച് വലുതാക്കിയേ പറ്റൂ. सब पट्टू ही है. जब करना ही पड़ेगा तो दो ही चॉइस है. या तो मर के करो, दुखी होके करो, इरिटेट, फ्रस्ट्रेट, होपलेस, हेल्पलेस, स्ट्रेस्ड आउट, आइट चाहिए. सेकेंड ऑप्शन, स्नेह. थोड़ा क्या बात है सर, हैप्पी होकर करो. थोड़ा मास्क नीचे करके बोलेंगे, देखो तो सही आपकी खुशी. वाह, यू लुक सो स्मार्ट. मास्क ഇട്ടിട്ടാന്ന് പറയുന്നത്, खुशी से कर. Sorry, don't take it otherwise. Can you do it with love, peace and happiness? Work, family, husband, cricket, anything. So the bottom line, please respond. There is only one person responsible for my quality of life, whether stressed out or whether stress-free. Nyan, myself, right? Main. Please answer, okay? One line mein. I would say it, fill in the blanks, you fill. मेरे जीवन में मेरा टेंशन का कारण, इतना दुखी होके क्यों बोल रहे हैं? I mean, say it with lot of energy and इतना दुखी होके मैं हूं. Yes. आर ने चेंज आवंड है, किसको चेंज होना है? यहां से. This is where spirituality starts. The first reality. I have to change. I have to start practicing playing the game of life. Believe me, friends, life is very beautiful. Actually, it is very beautiful. But we don't understand. There's a lot of wrong mindset. Okay? Yeah? So we'll do only one exercise. Solution. There is only one person responsible for happiness in my life. Haha. Oh, good news भी है, ऐसा नहीं है कि bad news ही है. Whatever happens, 99% one person responsible. Okay? And what do you mean by responsibility? The ability to respond is responsibility. Unfortunately, in the name of responsibility, we only react, we only sulk, we only get agitated. Anger is reaction. Response, your ability to respond to a particular stimuli, is being sensible. Korre responsibility inde, korre responsibility inde. What do you mean by that? It feels that you have to do a lot of tasks. That's not responsibility. Responsibility is developing the internal ability to respond beautifully. Same 24 hours. Yeah? So let us take one responsibility. Keep your fingers like this. Good. Keep both the fingers at the tips of your lips. Wonderful. If you can put your mask on. Yeah. Thank you so much. You're so beautiful people. Why you wear the mask? I understand COVID. Yeah. Keep it at the end of your lips. Okay. Push it up. Smile. I need to see your beautiful teeth. Wow, sir, you're looking so good. Yeah. Keep your face smiling and hands down. Look at the person sitting next to you. Smilingly look at each other. Wow, ma'am, you're looking so good. Look at each other. And in case you find the person sitting next to you is not smiling, please give the support of your two fingers. अब ये हाल आ गया. बाजू वाले ने खुशी भी हम अंडे का इलाज है, ठीक है ना? Good. Oh, sorry. Sir, you're sitting in the wrong place. He's sitting in the wrong place and then commanding. With due respect. Too good. Your sense of humor is too good, sir. Okay, so I have a request. Can I request? I mean, you are a very wonderful, very mature, very respectable, very honorable audience. You know, I'm quite young in comparison to the kind of experience you have in your life. But a request, yeah, from a little brother or a son, you know, somebody from a downside. Tomorrow, 12:30 p.m. Till tomorrow, 12:30 p.m., the next 24 hours, be like this. Consciously, deliberately, purposefully. I mean, you don't have to do it like this. I mean, it's a trivial exercise, but be happy. From here, you, in the evening, go back to your home. And you see your son, who is preparing for the IIT exam. He's watching IPL, CSK versus Mumbai Indians. And but consciously, deliberately, purposefully, you have to smile. Go across to the child and say, Mone, please switch off the TV and study for your entrance exam. You know, when you say it with a smile, he will look at you like this. And say, Mama, what happened to you? Seems you're COVID positive. Oh God, she's just not getting agitated. I mean, he'll not listen to you. Second time, Mane, please switch off the TV and study. Third time, fourth time, question, will he listen to you? When you say it with a lot of love and care and peace, does children listen? No. Why? Somebody is so much of a victim with respect to that, he can understand. No, sir, they just don't listen. Listen ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ പിന്നെ ദേഷ്യപ്പെടേണ്ട ആവശ്യമില്ലല്ലോ. ഇത് കേൾക്കുന്നേ ഇല്ലല്ലോ. They don't listen. That is why we have to get angry. Question. Why do children don't listen? When you say it with a lot of love, with a lot of grace, with a lot of politeness, with a lot of respect, why don't they listen to you when you say it with a lot of love and peace? You know, there was one lady in Gujarat asking this question. You know what she said? She said, "Pappa pe gaya." മലയാളത്തിൽ എന്താ പറയാ? ആ അച്ഛനെ പോലെ തന്നെ. മകൻ ഇഫ് ഹി ബാഗ്സ് ഗോൾഡ് മെഡൽ, मम्मी പറയും അന്റെ മകനാണ്. गोल्ड मेडल में मेरा डीएनए आ रहा है, लेकिन जिद में पापा का डीएनए आ रहा है. दिस इज सो discriminatory. Anyway, can I ask you a question? The child is showing in the vashi, he just doesn't want to study and he's doing a mistake. This is not the right time to watch television. Post your exam, 24 hours you watch it, there's nothing wrong about it. But baby, this is not the right time. And maybe he lacks little maturity. So he's doing something wrong. But he's sticking to watching television. Zidd kar raha hai, galat zidd kar raha hai TV dekhne ka. Wrong vashi. Can I ask you a question? Mummy very peacefully tells once, twice, thrice. മമ്മീന്റെ സൂര്യ അസ്തമിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്, ഡാർക്ക്നെസ് ഇങ്ങനെ കയറുന്നുണ്ട്, BP ഇങ്ങനെ മേലോട്ട് പോകുന്നുണ്ട്. Can I ask you a question? Why couldn't you sustain the right zidd of being peaceful for the next 24 hours? You and I lose my peace and happiness in half an hour. But the little one is able to sustain the wrongdoing for 2 hours. Who is more powerful? You or the son? Who has seen more life? You or the child? Who is more matured? Who has to do more righteous deeds and actions and behavior? You or the child? That's where the whole problem is. I don't question my act. I am justified in my anger. അവൻ പഠിക്കുന്നില്ലായിരുന്നില്ലല്ലോ, അതുകൊണ്ടല്ല ദേഷ്യപ്പെട്ടത്. Please ask any medical doctor. You know, I was doing a program for Madras too. There was a doctor sitting there. I asked her in front of the whole audience, Madam, medically, can anger be justified? किसी की भलाई के लिए, किसी के कल्याण के लिए, किसी के शुभ के लिए, किसी के अन्याय के विरुद्ध, for any justified social reason, is anger good physically? The moment you get anger, your body chemistry gets disturbed. Now, do you think you and I am a sensible person? Would you smoke? No. Would you drink? No. Would you take cocaine and brown sugar? No. I'm sensible enough. I don't want to die miserably. Anger is as bad as smoking and drinking, friends. It does a lot of damage. But then, as Madam said, natural anger. Desham anger, natural. Expectations, natural. Who told you? Please don't believe Gireesh. If the design of the body would have, this is natural, you have got 2 kidneys. I did not make 2 kidneys for you. Brahma Kumaris has not made. Hinduism, Christianity, artificial intelligence, big data, nanotechnology, microbiology, they have not created 2 kidneys. That's how it is. Yes or no? Why not 3 kidneys? Fine, I don't know. That's how it is. You ask the manufacturer. Why an engine car, petrol car, why can't you put in diesel into it? You ask the manufacturer. I'm not an expert. Similarly, friends, how is anger justified? Manufacturer has said to you, your normal body chemistry, the moment you're getting agitated and angry, it's getting disturbed. That's ignorance to its maximum. But then, look at it. I am an expert in anger. Minute की addition വരുന്നുണ്ട്. We are all PhD holders in anger. And let me tell you friends, how did you learn to get angry? Please tell me, any mother on planet Earth taught the little one, come on and sit, I'll teach you how to get angry. Did you teach your child to get angry? Did your parents teach you how to get angry? No. But still look at your capability. Without a formal education, I can get a PhD in anger. You know, 4 steps. 1, as a child, I observed mom getting angry, papa getting angry. I just did not observe. Dekha. Number 2, I understood. You know what I understood? The one who is getting angry is always a superior power. Teacher, student, hero, villain, mother-in-law, daughter-in-law. At times, mummy on papa. In certain families, it could be the other way around. Oh, I'm just not observing it. I am understanding. In my school, I was bullied. He was more powerful. So what I understood is, you show anger means you're powerful. And everybody wants to be powerful. 3, सिर्फ देखा और समझा नहीं, स्वीकार कर लिया. I accepted it. This is how the norm is. This is how I have to conduct. If I have to boss over you, if I have to show my power, शांति से नहीं चलेगा, दिखाना पड़ेगा, आंखें बड़ी करनी पड़ेगी. Number 4, practice. And to the age of say 40 years, 35 years, 50 years, I am an expert in getting angry. Can I ask you a question? If without a formal education you and I can become expert in anger, question, can't I become an expert in peace and happiness? Peace and happiness कोई तो पढ़ी में माल है जी. अगर इसमें इतनी काबिलियत है कि वो 4 स्टेप से मैं इसमें एक्सपर्ट बन सकता हूं, तो पॉजिटिव भी तो कर सकता हूं. लास्ट थिंग, हम गुस्सा करते हैं. മലയാളത്തിൽ എന്താ പറയാ, നമ്മൾ ദേഷ്യപ്പെടാറുണ്ട്. हिंदी में खुशी और शांति को ढूंढते हैं. സന്തോഷവും പിന്നെ ശാന്തിയും നമ്മൾ തേടി നടക്കുവാണ്, ചെയ്യാറില്ല. നാളെ 12:30 വരെ करो. खुशी को ढूंढते हैं शादी में, संबंध में, पैसे में, नौकरी में, क्वालिफिकेशन में. गुस्सा करते हैं. You know, I was driving in Mumbai. You know the driving sense of people. I mean, they can come from anywhere. Only space left is, till now, they cannot overtake from the top. But otherwise, they can come from any place. What is left, what is right, what is, I don't know. At times, I'm confused whether I'm driving the right way, because there are so many people coming from the opposite. Forget it. That is how we drive. One person from the back hits me. There are a lot of people crowded, and one of them looks at me and says, "Sir, छोड़ना नहीं इसको, पूरा पैसा वसूल कर लेना. I mean, recover every single ounce of what he has done damage to you." And I'm just standing there. He said, "What happened to you? Why are you like this?" You know what I told? I said, I am trying to get angry but not able to get angry. गुस्सा करने की कोशिश कर रहा हूं लेकिन हो नहीं रहा है. शांत रहने की कोशिश कर रहा हूं लेकिन नहीं हो पा रहा है. I want to remain peaceful, but sir, I'm not able to. For all the good things on planet Earth, we are not able to do it. कभी हुआ आपको गुस्सा करना की कोशिश कर रहे हो लेकिन नहीं हो रहा है? दुखी होने का प्रयास कर रहा हूं लेकिन नहीं हो रहा है? कमाल है जी. खुश रहने की कोशिश कर रही हूं मैडम लेकिन नहीं हो पा रहा है. I want to be positive, but my mind is just not in my control. वो negative bombardment. I'm not able to be peaceful. Can you understand how weak, miserable, vulnerable I am, that I can't control my emotions? That's the whole problem. I have a request. Tomorrow 12:30. हाथ से नहीं करना, കൈകൊണ്ട് ചെയ്യണ്ട. മോനോട് പറയണം after 2 hours, बेटा टीवी बंद करके पढ़ ले. പിന്നെയും കേൾക്കത്തില്ലല്ലോ. Please don't say like this. മോനെ tomorrow 12:30 കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഞാൻ കാണിച്ചു തരാം. After 12:30 I will show you who I am. What the Taklu Gireesh gave me the homework till 12:30. Can you understand? To remain happy for 24 hours is so difficult. Thinking only you are worried. You know, few of the mothers are thinking about me. നിങ്ങൾ എന്നെ പറ്റി എന്താ വിചാരിക്കുന്നത് പറയട്ടെ. Should I say or not? बोल दूं? हिंदी में भी बोलता हूँ, मलयालम में बोलता हूँ, इंग्लिश में भी बोलता हूँ. हिंदी में पहले बोल देता हूँ क्योंकि माइनॉरिटी हिंदी है. ठीक है. हिंदी में ये मम्मी लोग मेरे बारे में सोच रहे हैं, टकलू तू जो इतनी लंबी चौड़ी फेंक रहा है ना यहाँ पर, हमारे घर आ जा. हमारे बच्चे के साथ तू आधा घंटा मुस्कुरा के हैंडल करके बता दे. भाषण करना बहुत आसान. കുറച്ചമ്മമാരെന്റെ പേര് വിചാരിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്, നീ വലിയ ഇങ്ങനെ കടകടന്ന് പറയുന്നില്ലേ ഇവിടെ വലിയ വലിയ മഹാവാക്യങ്ങൾ. നീ എന്റെ വീട്ടിൽ വാ, എന്റെ മോനെ 1/2 മണിക്കൂർ സന്തോഷമായിട്ട് ഹാൻഡിൽ ചെയ്തിട്ട് കാണിക്കുക, അപ്പം മനസ്സിലാവും മോനെ. ഈ ബ്രദേഴ്സും ഫ്രീ അല്ല, ഇവരും വിചാരിക്കുന്നുണ്ട് സാറേ എന്റെ ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റിൽ 1/2 മണിക്കൂർ സന്തോഷമായിട്ട് ജോലി ചെയ്ത് കാണിച്ചു തന്നാണ്ട്. I understand, friends, it's difficult. But if you practice getting angry, get fourth dimension, practice, consciously, deliberately, purposefully. Last example, for all the husbands, tonight you will have your dinner. Madam has prepared you dal, roti, chawal, sabji, sambar, whatever. I take a first bite, the chapati and the curry. And the first bite I take, so much of salt. What are you supposed to do? Call your wife. Please come here. ഒന്ന് ഇങ്ങോട്ട് വരാൻ പറ്റുമോ? Wife from the kitchen will say, क्या चाहिए आपको? What do you want? ഒന്നും വേണ്ട, നീ ഒന്ന് വന്നോ. वाइफ किचन से बोलेगी सब्जी लेकर आऊं क्या? सब्जी कोंडरते अय्यो ಅದು വേണ്ടേ വേണ്ട with so much of salt. So she comes next, stands next to you and says, हाँ pari, tell me. With self confidence, kidney confidence, heart confidence, qualification confidence, post confidence, dhan sampatti confidence, there is no word. Self confidence, self respect, self esteem, self help, self power, self empowerment. One common word, self. Self is the soul. Your mobile phone has a SIM card. Take the SIM card out, gone. You take the life force out of Gireesh. We call it as a soul, Atma, Ruh, spirit. Till the time that is there, I exist. What you have is not what you are. You have a name, you have a job, you have a family. You have 2 kidneys. I have 2 kidneys. I am 2 kidneys. I am 2 eyes. I have 2 eyes. Please go to a doctor. And you know what will tell you, doctor? Doctor, my hand is broken. You would never say, the hand is broken. The stomach is paining. Who is this I? I and mine. So many times I use jnanum endadum. Jnan aare? Jnan vendittu we don't have time. 5 minutes, can you meditate? For 5 minutes, keep aside your roles, mom, wife, office, responsibility. 5 minutes. Keep your mind free. And then your original nature of peace, love and happiness, can you experience it? If you can experience fear, so can you experience love? It's just that you need a little orientation. Hindu dharmatle, in the Hindu religion, the entire India, 33 crore deities. Yes? Not one, please give me one reference. Not one deity was diseased. Read the entire Ramayana, Tulsidas Ramayana, Valmiki Ramayana, Gireesh in the Ramayana, Ivarta Ramayana. Not one verse राम को गैस का प्रॉब्लम भी नहीं था. हनुमान को स्लिप डिस्क, लक्ष्मण को -2 का चश्मा. भैया तीर कहां चलाऊं, टारगेट नहीं नजर आ रहा. सरस्वती को थायराइड, माँ दुर्गा को घुटनों का दर्द, अयो इड़प वेदना. श्री कृष्ण ने डैंड्रफ. അതും അയ്യോ മുടി പോകുന്നുണ്ട്, അതും ഒരു പ്രശ്നമാണ്. ഇപ്പം ക്യാൻസറും ഹാർട്ട് അറ്റാക്കും നല്ല മുടി പോകുന്നു. മുടി. Can I ask you a question? ഈ 33 crore ഡേറ്റീസിന്റെ ജീവിതം വളരെ കഷ്ടപ്പാടായിരുന്നു. अक्कासुर को मारो, बक्कासुर को मारो, रावण को मारो, कंस को मारो, हवा में ना मारे, नीचे ना मारे, महिषासुर. आपको किसको मारना है? वन वाइफ, 2 कुट्टियाल, ब्यूटीफुल जॉब. इनके साथ जीने के चक्कर में डायबिटीज. आई डोंट नो. Yeah. You want to become demon? You don't worship those demons. Actually, there is no demon. There is no demon. It is a depiction of righteousness over evil. But nobody has mentioned it. You know, Sri Krishna, I'm a big fan of Lord Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna was born in a jail. Anybody born in a jail? Arey, when you were born, it was all celebration. Krishna is born, the uncle is trying to kill all the babies. So before birth only, these guys are having problems. Look at Sri Krishna's face. And when Kunti curses Krishna that you will also die, your entire Yadav kul will perish. Sri Krishna is equal to Satya, Chitta, Anand. Become like that for the next 24 hours. And Sri Krishna said, okay. He never got angry. Instead of that Krishna, if Gireesh Krishna is here and Kunti curses me, पता है मैं कुंती को क्या बोलूँ? तू मार पहले. मेरे को मारती. अरे कोशिश नहीं किया क्या? अरे मैंने पांडवों को 5 गांव तक, I bought them for 5 villages. Your son did not agree. ये तो मेरे को क्यों गाली देती है? Would you go and worship frustrated Lord Krishna temple? Hello? मंदिर में जाओगे? Irritated Gireesh के temple में. So that's the reason why our children don't respect us for who we are, because they don't see that divinity. Because for little things, mummy is getting angry. So I have a request. Say your wife, what? So smile. Take that bowl of curry full of salt. Look at your wife. Say it in Malayalam or Hindi. I'll say it in English. Look at your wife with self-confidence. Atma Vishwas say. And tell your wife, I love you. You only have the entire curry. I'll complete my dinner with achar or with more, but I'll not get angry. If Gandhi ji can walk 239 miles, Dandi Yatra, Namak Andolan, salt, and can claim Swaraj Bharat, today Sir spoke so high about me, international. Salt is disturbing me. What international? What qualification? And whom I'm getting angry at? Wife. Oh my God, she might have done so much for you. Salt is bothering you. Salt is agitating your fundamental understanding about life. Where is your pillar of life? The building. Salt. 49 years, Gireesh, I speak so high about positivity, self-management, anger, and namak is disturbing me. Sab bakwas. It doesn't stand. 12:30 tomorrow. Consciously, deliberately, purposefully. Believe me, friends, the brain starts pouring good hormones and you will not be diseased. Yeah? So there is only one person responsible. Who is that? So how would you change yourself? Yeah. Maybe when you go home today and you keep smiling, people at home will ask you question. No katta etra vera cheyyam pettu. They will try and test you, but do it for yourself. It has to be your independent decision. Out dependent Allah, independent. And the best advantage you will get is good health. Number 2, is a good relationship. Once that is set, almost 90% of the problem is solved. So I wish complete health, complete prosperity, and unlimited happiness to you, to your families back at home. What we teach in Brahma Kumaris is a 7-day course. It's a basic course. I have told you the spiritual part of it, the basic course. Whenever you wish, we do it free of cost. Whenever you wish, you're most welcome. We have almost around 20 centers of the Brahma Kumaris. We have A-grade consultative status with the United Nations. We are present in 140 countries. We are not a religious organization. Your faith, your religion, we respect you, you continue it. But these little practical aspects will help you to change your mindset, your understanding about life. And life becomes much more easy, smooth, and beautiful. So we are a spiritual organization. We teach meditation. And meditation is a process of sitting in silence and experiencing the core values of the soul. Soul is love, peace, happiness. That's my natural nature. That's what we want. In a relationship also, I want love. Buying a flat also, it is happiness. Yes? Yes? Buying a piece of cloth, happiness. Everything that you are doing ultimately comes back to happiness, love, peace. But unfortunately, if I am not able to buy a piece of cloth, then I'm stressed. Till the time I get it. So till the time I get it, my life's process is full of stress. So be happy and try your best to get that piece of cloth. With happiness. Yeah? So I want sister to give you a small demo of meditation. Yeah? Would you like to do it? And you want to learn it in depth? You can, come to our Brahma Kumaris Center. Free of cost. We don't charge anything for our services. You can learn meditation. Thank you so much. Any questions you have? Any questions? Okay. How to tell my son to... with a smile. So how to do it? I'll give you a small... what I'll need to say is... you have to be peaceful first. Yeah? With peace, go and tell your son, today onwards, I'll not get angry. So he'll look at you like this. और पता है मन में क्या बोलती तो बहुत है करती तो कुछ है नहीं. Anyway, and now you are a changed mother. ठीक है? You have to sustain that. Okay? So if I ask the question, what is darkness? Absence of light. Yeah? So anger is absence of peace. So if you know how to switch on the light of peace, darkness will not be there. So you go to your son, let us assume he's watching television. Yeah? He's not listening to you. Once, twice, thrice. Now, mummy is getting angry. Anger is equal to darkness. You have to remove darkness. What are you supposed to do? Switch on the light. Switch on the light of the consciousness that I am a peaceful soul, not a mother. Switch on the light. Peace means there is no darkness. There is no anger. Now I'll tell you how to practice or do peace. Go, put the zip, go to the child, take the remote control, switch off the TV, take the remote control, the other side, the flap, 2 pencil cell batteries, take it out, put it back, the remote control there, look at your son, switch off the TV, pull the wire, fold it, keep it in your hand, look at your son and say, Om Shanti, and go to your kitchen. You know what your son will do? You do peace. Don't say anger. There's a difference. You know what your son will do? I will not study. Let him not study. That's okay. Nothing is going to go wrong. But what you're doing is you're teaching him, you will have to listen to mama and mama will not get angry. That's what your objective is. എങ്ങനെ ശാന്തമായിട്ട് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് പഠിപ്പിക്കാൻ നോക്കണം അതല്ലേ objective. Second day, he's still watching television. You say once, twice, thrice, he doesn't listen. Go and take the remote control. The second day, you will not get the remote control. He's super smart. മുമ്പേ റിമോട്ട് കൺട്രോൾ അകത്ത് വെച്ചു. But without the wire, he will not watch. Switch off the TV, take the plug out, fold it, look at your son, Om Shanti, and royally go back to the kitchen. The stalemate exists, let us assume, for 10 days. He doesn't study, he's sitting there on the chair. Let him sit. You do peace, 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 peace. After 10 days, advanced Shanti. Advanced version 2. While you are taking the wire out, call up the cable guy, and the child is sitting there, and tell him that we don't want any more connection, we want to cut off the connection, I want the advance back. And his papa bought this television, Sony television, for 50,000 rupees, we want to sell it on second hand, 40,000 our customer kittittundengal we are ready to sell. First time your child will react. You know what he'll say? Mummy, enda pattinu nikki, what happened to you, why are you selling it out? Oh, wow, you want to have a conversation? Because till now it was only across the border firing. Atal Bihari Vajpayee and Parvez Musharraf, Agra summit. Come, we want to discuss Kashmir issue. What is your problem? Nee endina TV vikkunnu. Njan endina TV vikkunnu? Because you come from school, without changing your dress, you watch television. Okay, fine, I'll not do that. But evening I'll watch 3 hours. No 3 hours, 1 hour. Mummy, please make it 2. No 2, only 1. Acha, na tera na mera. 1.5. Okay, done. Sign the contract. 1.5 hour, 1 minute adhigayale njan TV vekkum. Can I ask you a question? Why is your child now compromised? Ningal deshapettilla? Ningal agitate aayilla? Now he will agree to what you're saying. You know why? Psychology varate. Because iduvare till date he has only seen mama getting angry, getting agitated. But first time 10 days back mama said, I will not get angry, and she did not get angry. And today when she's saying she will sell off the TV, ainda artham bech degi. Now I have seen a peaceful mother's power. Till now mama would only get angry. But 10 ദിവസം, that patience, that peace, a button on akan meditation. It's not easy. I gave you that example, provided you are peaceful. Wherever light goes, you switch on the TV. Wherever there is a situation which is full of anger, you come out from the situation and internalize and realize I am a peaceful soul. Switch on the peace. I am peaceful. Let me handle the situation. Let me handle the child. You know why children don't listen to you? Because when they cry, only then you listen. So children mindset is, if I have to gather the attention of the mummy, all I have to do is cry. You don't pay attention. Karinjondirikattu. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? Bachcha को पता है मम्मी तभी मेरे पास आएगी, तभी मम्मी कुरकुरे देगी, तभी मम्मी चॉकलेट देगी when I create ruckus, otherwise she doesn't give. Who is teaching the child to cry and create ruckus at home? Because otherwise you don't give, na? So who is teaching the child to cry and to agitate and to get frustrated? He doesn't learn it from by default. So let him cry. You tell the child, മോനെ ശാന്തമായിട്ട് പറഞ്ഞാൽ അമ്മ കേൾക്കൂ. Let him cry. You become strong, peaceful, strength. Let him cry and say, Mama, please. കരയാണ്ട് പറയും, Mama, please. എനിക്കൊന്ന് കുറുക്കറി തരട്ടെ. കൊടുക്ക്. Let him know when I speak peacefully, Mama listens. When I do peacefully, I'll get the result. You are not motivating the child to be peaceful. You are motivating the child to cry. Sorry, that's how it is. Last example. Primary school teacher. ചെറിയ കുട്ടികൾ, छोटे बच्चे मस्ती कर रहे. You know what the teacher does? She takes the duster on the table, thum thum thum. She hits and screams. Maintain silence. The little girl there, she asked the teacher, Madam, dheere bolo no. Say it silently. You are screaming and establishing peace. The child is confused. You cannot establish peace by screaming. Can you? Chup raho tum. You know what the child learns? If I have to silence the other person, I have to be powerful. I have to agitate. I have to shout. And when the same child shouts at the younger sibling, you give two big tight slap. चिल्लाता क्यों है? खुद चिल्लाती है तो मैं शांत. मैं चिल्लाऊं तो थप्पड़. The child is thoroughly confused. You and I am also confused because we have been brought up in the same style. Brahma Kumaris gives very fantastic clarity. What is righteousness? How to do that righteousness? No confusions. Absolute clarity. Believe me, friends, I was like you when I 22 years back. But today, I know how to conduct myself very clearly without getting agitated. So it's possible. I taught in Mumbai University for 10 years. You go into my Facebook account, although I don't sit, you ask, have you ever seen Professor Gireesh getting angry? 10 years, post-graduation and graduation students. And I bet you, they will confidently write NO. Without getting angry also, you can do things. You know why? We don't exercise the power of love. We don't believe in the power of love. പറയാൻ love നല്ലതാണ്. ഒരു പ്രാവശ്യം സ്നേഹം, രണ്ട് പ്രാവശ്യം സ്നേഹം, മൂന്നാമത്തെ പ്രാവശ്യം സ്നേഹം, നാലാമത്തെ ദേഷ്യം. Actually we believe in anger. We don't believe in love. Saying and preaching and talking and theoretically all love. Impractical. So last thing. I'm not questioning it. Can I love coming here in the office and work? Can I come here and love life here in the office for 10 hours? Lata Mangeshkar, she said, मैं जीती हूँ जब गाती हूँ, काम नहीं करती हूँ. Brahma Kumaris sisters, I have seen them. They don't work. Brahma Kumaris institution doesn't pay them salary, no bonus, no leave. You should go and see them. So peaceful, so serene, so smiling. The first time I went when I was 22 years of age to Mount Abu, I said, what management? क्या करते हैं आप लोग? क्या motivation है? I can't see any extrinsic motivation. I studied MBA. क्या planning है? क्या organizing है? क्या dedication है? क्या sincerity? I said, I need to understand this. Sachin Ramesh Tendulkar says, 24 years in the field of cricket. I never played. I lived every moment of it. Can you here live for the next 8 hours, 10 hours? The moment you say work, it's stress. Any which ways you will have to work. Add the element of love, peace, sincerity. Your heart will be fine. Your stress levels will be down. This is a big family. Consider this as a big family. You spend so many hours. Almost 10 hours per day, 6 days, or maybe 5 days. A major chunk of your time goes here and it is full of stress. Yeah, bring in the element of love. Connect to the Almighty. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed interacting with you.